to mute this stuff. Okay, so let's see. I have an app. Preferences. Let's make that bigger. The problem is my screen is really bad because it's an old MacBook Air 13. And it might be, so the resolution is not that good. I think I'm getting a new computer this year, but you know, it's the 1st of January, so it will take some time until I'm finally at the point where I think, yeah, maybe putting 2,000 euros somewhere and get a new computer is a good idea. Until then, I need to use my MacBook Air. So what I'm doing here right now is I have an app. It's called CanIGetUp. It's an app I have put onto. Oops, okay, we have a problem. I show it on the simulator. This is the app. It's an app I built for my son, that he can figure out if it's time to get up or if it's still time to be in bed and sleep. And it works it's a very simple app. It just compares the clock, the time, with a setting, and if the actual time is between a start date and an end date, or start time and an end time, then it's night. And the image, so I can show you, wait a minute. So 42. So when I change, the night begins at, let's say, noon, or just before noon. And you see an image of stars and a night's landscape. And in case it's already day, then then the image shows a nice field of sunflowers. And my son, when he wakes up, he looks at the screen of the iPhone. I put the iPhone into his bed or next to his bed when I go to bed and activate this application. So he just has to unlock the iPhone and look on the screen, and if there are sunflowers, he can start listening. And I have here a button. This is a button, the rabbit button. If he clicks it, then music opens on the iPhone, and the simulator doesn't work. But on the real device, it opens music, and we have a family subscription to music, so he can then listen to his music or audiobooks and all that stuff. And I tried to put that app into the App Store, but Apple said, no, this is too trivial, it's not worth it. I guess that's because the review person doesn't have kids. Maybe, I don't know. And so I decided I try to add a feature that the app isn't trivial anymore. And my idea is to add a feature where the parent can make photos of a book, of pages of a book, and read what is written there. So it's just for picture books. And this is what I'm building right now. I have no idea if it works or not. I just started to build it. And I don't care because I can put it onto the iPhone of my son. But it would be nice to have it in the App Store, that I don't have to remember to put it there, to update it every 3 months. Otherwise it doesn't start because of the certificate, the developer certificate. And when I get it into the App Store, I don't have to update it every 3 months, and I don't have to remember to do that. Another thing is, I think this is useful for other persons, for other parents, So I would like to have it in the App Store. And the main reason why I built this feature into the app is because I want to know how this works and if I can do it, and that's why I'm doing it. So here's a books collection view controller where the books will be shown in the collection view, just the cover and the title, and there's the book cell. Nothing really interesting here. And right now I'm building the details view, where you can put in the cover of the book and the title and the author. And the next thing, I already have Pages table view controller and a Pages cell, which shows one page. The pages are just photos. And this, I already played with it a few months ago, last year, to record some audio and to get an image. And this is where we will put in the pages of the book. And right now I'm just here at the details, and I want to build a view where I can put in the details of the book. I won't stream very long because I don't have much time today, but I'm planning to stream regularly, or I'm not planning to, I don't know. I might stream sometime just to figure out if this is something I would like to do and if this is something people want to watch. One speciality of this app is it goes down to iOS 9 because I wanted to have an app. Back then when I planned to put it into the App Store, I wanted to have an app that goes that low as I can get it. The reason why I choose to start at 9 and not below is with iOS 9 we got these nice layout constraints, activation using these anchors. So we could define those anchors. Those came with, let me see if I can check if maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was with iOS 9. Yeah, iOS 9. So this is why I started with iOS 9, because I wanted to use those anchors. The other things about iOS 10, 11, 12, and so on are not that important, but this is important for me because I do all my my layouts in code. Here is a storyboard, but it's not used. So when you open it, you see, I don't like storyboards. One reason is they are so slow. When I click a storyboard, I have to wait seconds before it opens. And then, yeah, I don't know. I don't like them. So I set up the application to use layout in code. So this is how I set up a navigation controller. And now we are going to implement the details view controller. So I have a text field for the title, a text field for the author, and now I add an image view, a cover image view. And yeah, add with frame, CGORect, super image frame, and I have to initialize those different text fields and image view. So title text field equal to UI text field, then author text field equal UI text field, and the cover image view UI image view, and yeah, the design of the image won't be really at the beginning. It's just to make it work. My goal is to be as soon as possible at the situation where I can put in pages. So in the beginning, this view where I can put in the details of the books will be very rough, just very rough. No design at all, if you wish. So I will use here a stack view, and I guess I will make the cover image just half the width of the page or something like that. I'm not sure really what to do here. Let's think about it. I'm just doing something to put it onto the screen. So stack view, UI, stack view. Title, text field, author text field, cover image view, stack view, translates auto resizing mask into constraint false. Oh, there's something wrong. Okay, translates auto resizing mask. Okay, there's an S missing. Stack view axis is vertical because I want to stack the text fields on top of each other and not next to each other, because the iPhone is not that wide. And that's all for now. The spacing and all that stuff we will do some time later. And now we can add this stack view to the view. Sub view, stack view, and as layout constraint activate. Oh, sorry, I have a new keyboard, so it takes some time to get used to it. Stack view top anchor, constraint equal to top anchor. We will have to do something about the safe area, because in iOS 9 we don't have something like safe area. Oh, I have a constraint. There's something missing. Okay, we will have to do something about the safe area, because in iOS 9 we don't have the safe area in the view. We have to do it in the view controller using I think it's safe area constraints or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. And let's see. Next thing is stack view. My keyboard, you see, I have to adding anchor constraint equal to adding anchor stack view bottom anchor constraint equal to bottom anchor stack view trailing anchor constraint equal to trailing anchor. Okay. And now we need to add the required initializer. I really hate that, but this is how it's done in Swift, so we have to deal with it and make it as small as possible because I don't need it. Let's see. Next thing is to present it. So what we have at the moment, when I let it run on the simulator, so here's the application. And when we now go to, this is a button. So when we click that button, we get to the books collection view controller. And here's a plus button. It doesn't do anything. So we have to implement that it does anything. So we go to the books collection controller. But down there is the add method. And here we initialize a new details view controller. Books details controller. And just, I think I have an initializer. Yeah, it's just a view controller. I can use this as an initializer. And then I can, okay, why not? Books, I see. Book detail view controller. I want to present it. Right now, the books collection view controller is in a navigation controller. So I have to decide if I present it modally on top of it or in the navigation controller. I think it's better to present it modally. So we will say that navigation controller equal to UI navigation controller root view controller book. Oh, wait a minute! I just call that next. I don't have to. I don't want to have to write all those text all the time. I think next is in this context good enough. I can change it later on, but when I want to present, to add a book to my book collection, I think when I put in here next, it's clear enough what I mean. So next, and I want to present the navigation controller, so it's present navigation controller animated true. This should be enough, I guess. Yes, so let's run it and let's see what happens. Okay, we go to the books view and we put the add button, and now we are in the view where we can add the books details. Okay, first of all, we have the books view and we have a books view controller. So we have to tell the books view controller that it has to use the books view, the details books view, the books details view. That's how it's called. And we do that by overriding right click load view. Right, content view. I use all the time the content view name for this in this method. It will be a book details view, and I'm just setting here the view equals to content view. And another thing we have to do is we have to set the background color of the details view. Background color equals to white. Let's run it and see how it looks. Okay, I go to the books and press the plus button, and there you have the white view and there's nothing on it. Why isn't there anything on it? I have no idea. So let's figure that out. So we go to the books view at this one, then we go to the we look up what's going on here, why it doesn't work. Using the view debugger, we figure out what it's shown on the view. Okay. So you can see here, this is the image view, this is the text view, and this is the other text view. So essentially what we have here is that when we present, let's do that again, let's see that again in action. So when we present the view on screen, everything is there, but it's behind this navigation. I'm sorry, wrong button. Come on. So everything is there, but it's behind this navigation bar. What we see here is just the image view, and the text views are behind this navigation bar. So we have to change this top anchor. And in a world where we already have the safe area guides, we would do it like this. We would use safe area guide, I think, is it? Safe area guide top anchor. The problem is we don't have that because we are targeting iOS 9, so we have to do something else. What we do here is we remove this constraint altogether, and we create the stack view as a property of this view. Then we can access it from the view controller. Oh, sorry, what's going on here? We can access it from the view controller and can set the top anchor. And a good position to do that would be in oh, wait a minute, when is this called? I think it's did layout subviews. Did layout subviews, super did layout subviews. And there we set the top constraint of the, oh, what did I do here? Subviews. Oh, view did layout subviews is it. View did layout subviews. And what we do here, we use the stack view. So first of all, we need to get the view as a book details view. And what I do is all the time is I add a property. Wow. Private content view book details view return view as, and in this case I use an exclamation mark, a force unwrap, because if this doesn't work then I have screwed up completely my layout and I want to fail. So this should be a book details view. You can go here and say content view stack view top anchor is constraint equal to layout guide. Oh, what is it? Top layout guide? Yeah. Top layout guide bottom anchor. And we have to activate it. Is active. True. So let's see if this solves our problem. Add a new book. No, still doesn't work. Oh, it does work, but the it actually does work, but we can't see the text fields. So let's change that. We go to the details and we say that title text field border style is it, I guess. Border style equal to Bezel. Was it Bezel? Don't know. So copy, paste, and change the name, author. And what we also would like to do, we don't want to put it to leading and trailing, but add a constant. I guess 20 is okay. Constant minus 20 and constant minus 20. What else? We add a small spacing just to see the views better. And we also add a constant in the top constraint. And this is also 20. So let's see if this works. Oh boy, my computer is so slow. Okay, there is the app. We have the book, and here we have the text fields, and down there there's an image view controller, image view, and that's just for no, wait a minute. We can use Xcode to help us there to see if the image view is actually there and what it looks like. Over here, and now we activate. No, I'm on the wrong application. I need to use Xcode, and I activate the view frames. Go back to the simulate, and you see the down there is the image view. Those are the text views. Okay, looks good. What I would like to do is I want to have a title here, title, add book, and I also want to have placeholders. Equal to title, author. Let's see how this looks. Go to the books view, add a book. Yeah, looks good. Now we need I add a save button at the bottom. No, not at the bottom, because when there is a keyboard, it's above the text. So I put a save button into the navigation bar. Okay, so save button, UI bar button item. Oh god, I don't remember. Okay, system item. Okay, save, I guess. Yeah. Target is self, and the action is selector save. And we add it to the navigation item. Right, no, navigation item, right bar button item equal to save button. And as we are here right now, we also add cancel button, because on the devices below iOS 13, you don't have the possibility to just swipe down to dismiss the view controller. You have to do something else. So button dismiss, and here cancel button, and it's on the left side. Now we have to implement save and dismiss. We do that in an extension. Mark actions extension to book details view controller. We have to add the, oh boy, I just deleted, sorry, just remove this view. Okay, so we want to have a method that is available from Objective-C. Save sender UI bar button item, and Objective-C function dismiss sender UI bar button item. Okay, that's all. Here we can just say navigation. No, wait a minute. You can just call dismiss, I guess. Dismiss animated. True. And as we don't use the completion block, we can just delete it. And save, we would have to save the book. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Warte bitte. So I'm back. And in the save action, we have a book class, and we want to create a book. The book class, oh wait a minute, this is wrong. We don't want to have the UUID and the initializer, because we give it the UUID in the init. We don't want to put it in there, we want to just create it at the moment, UUID. So, and the initial keyword, I don't know why Apple adds it, I don't like it. Okay, great. I think that's all what we have to do, and if we now press the save button, we first want to check if enough information is there. No, we check it. I thought about checking here in the save action if the title is given, the author is given, and a cover image is put in. But I think it's better to deactivate the save button when they are not present. So I will do that later. I will. No, wait a minute. We deactivate it right now that we don't forget it. So save button is enabled. Is it called? I guess. Yeah. False. And if we now we have to implement that it's activated when all the information is given, that we need to save a book. And if you have a look here, we need the title and the author. We don't need the pages. Now we can remove them here. Maybe we need a later initializer where we can also set the pages, but at the moment I just remove it from the initializer to make it clean. Okay, we just need the title and the author, and the cover image is automatically put into a special path in the documents directory. So before we can store it, we have to create this book directory. Okay, I think I'm right now at the moment where I have to stop the live stream. But I will try to come back and we will finish, or we will continue. Maybe we will continue right where we left our session here. So the next steps are to set, or we can do this. We can start it here. We don't forget to do that. So we make this this book details view controller a delegate of the text fields. So extension book details view controller UI text field delegate. Yeah. The next code will now tell us what we have to implement here. I think we don't have to implement anything. So we have to. What I want to implement here is the. Oh, what is it called? Text field did change. Did change. Should change characters in range. Yeah, this is what it's called. This is called whenever the user types something on the keyboard. If so, when he puts when she puts something in, or when he deletes something from this text field, the text field calls this delegate method. So what we would like to do here, so we would like to return true, because we want to do the change all the time. But we want to figure out if there are text, if there's text in both text fields, and if there's an image in the image view. And in this case, activate the save button. So first of all, let's keep a reference to the save button. I make it an optional because it's not really, it doesn't matter. No, wait a minute. We need, can I put in here, yeah, it can be an optional. So I can put in can just create the save button as an optional, but then I have to use the question mark here to unwrap it. And now I want to check the text fields. I should change characters in range. So what I have to do here is I have to get the string Oh, wait a minute. Should change characters in range. First of all, I have to get the text from the text field. NS text field text as NS string. I get the NS string because I want to use a method that's only what did I mean? No. String is not convertible to NS string. Okay, then let's do something else. Let's first figure out if there's a string. God let text equals to text field text. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, doesn't matter. I have to do it. Else return true. So if there is a text, then we get the NS string that final text equal to NS text replace characters in range. This is it. NS characters in range with string. So now we have the final text, and we now have to check which of the text fields we are dealing with right now. So if that title, oh sorry, what was that? Title string, that author string, if text field equal to content view author, no, title text field, I think it's called. In this case, title is equal to final text, and the author is equal to content view author text field text. Is it an optional? I guess. Yeah, I guess this is optional, so we have to use optionals here. Else if text field equals to content view author text field, and the title is content view title text field text, and the author is final text. And now I want to check if those both are not empty. If title we have to unwrap them. Okay, if let title equals title, let author equals author, title is empty, and it's not empty, and the author is also not empty. In this case, we want to activate the save button. Is enabled equals to true, else. Oh boy, what did I do? I just removed the tab. Or change the tab. Did I change the tab? Yes, I just changed the tab. Else. So if this is not the case, we want to disable it. Save button is enabled equals to false. Okay, why does this not work? Title. Author used. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Else. Title equals to nil. Author equals to nil. Now, are we happy? We are happy. Okay, good. Now we have to add code to be able to add an image. We already have done this here in the page input view controller. Okay, but we will do that in another stream. So I hope to see you back then. Let me know what you think about this kind of format, what you think about me showing how I code on a really old MacBook Air with a really bad resolution. But still, do you enjoy it? Would you like to see more about that? Would you like to see how I implement this feature into this app? Or would you like to see something else? Would you like me to react on something other, or I don't know. Just leave comments, let me know what you think. Let me know if I should continue stuff like that. This was just spontaneous idea. I was working on this app already and thought maybe I can just start a stream and see how it goes. I like it. I like to work like this. But just, yeah, let me know what you think. And see you next time. Until then, bye.